Run DMC. I love Run DMC. Oh God, what's not to love about Run DMC? Seriously. All right. Oh no, folks, this is not a good. I'm not talking about guitars today. You know what? It's been a while. I just got back. I was away for a while. Current took me away. I went drifting down with the current. I had some health issues. Yes, thank you. I in it yes, I'm lamenting with you too. I it wasn't I wasn't feeling good about the situation. And yes, I did go to the hospital and I was released. So I'm out. Ah! Well, but I need to. I had to. I had to settle down. I had to control whatever this issue was. Yeah, I don't know. It's a time of synchronicity. I assume. I'm gonna gather that this things are happening at this particular moment in my life or in conjunction with other people's lives. And things are also happening. A lot of things were happening. Like, for instance, right behind me, you see the lamp over there with on top of the TV. I mean the piano, I should say, the piano over there. Well, you see, like right above that, there's a vent. That's where the air conditioner is. Blowing out the cool air. Well, one day, from the vent, poured out water. And luckily, that synth wasn't on it when that happened. But and anyway, long story is that the piano got destroyed, completely glued shut. I mean, just swelled and it's a mess. So now it's a freaking prop. Now, so I'm sorry for my nieces and the children that come over to visit me, my family, kids. They love tinkering on the piano. So now it's a freaking prop because of this air conditioner. What happened? There was I don't know, something that for the overflow it's supposed to do, but it was apparently filled or it need to get blown out. There was some debris in it and whatever, and then. Anyway, so that happened. And then if there was the health issue that put me in a hospital for a day. And then it just so happens, now the house is a whole lot quieter now because my daughter has relocated to another state, to North Carolina. So North Carolinians, and if you people out there, just be nice to everyone, including the new people you see on the street. Her and her boyfriend, both of them living together. So there it is. So me, I'm a parent, a dad. I'm also a grandpa too as well. And I have a lot of, well, surrounded by girls, including guitars and I mean, these are really my girls. Oh, and my girls. My daughters, granddaughters. See, I have a cat who's a female. Even the turtle I have is a female. Anyway, folks. So I'm back. All right. So it took a while because also there's another thing that was like kind of like disturbing me and kind of threw a wrench in this whole system that I had started to get going, was that I had this whole operation under control for a while, and I guess I blew a circuit or something in my mind or whatever, and reconnecting was difficult. And anyway, I'm making great strides right now. So And in light of that, I'm keeping myself in a positive spirit, thinking that, you know what, I'll be able to figure this out. I hope this microphone is on. And if it is, I don't know. It is, you know what? There's no indicator. There's nothing that's. I don't know if we're actually. Wait, are we recording? Yes, the dot is on. The red record dot is on. Okay, so and you know what? I didn't play. I didn't turn on the other cameras because look, I'm not playing right. We're just. This is a talking head. Look, it's my head that's talking. All right, so I had a few issues and bumps on the road. Synchronicity was involved, and so I just wanted to express that for those who were questioning and had reached out or whatever, said, or in comments or whatever, hey, everything all right? Thank you for you. But no, it was. I mean, look, I even told you about the piano suffered. You know, I was okay. This is odd. This is very odd to say. You know, but of all the, I can't believe that. Am I right? Maybe if there was only one instrument I needed to sacrifice in all, I mean, I have harmonic. Actually, I would not let my harmonicas out either as well. I'd be upset if they got lost in a flood of water. No, but I mean, that's a piece of wood. I mean, look, that's a keys. I mean, we got it, the black keys, the spring in there. It's heavy as hell, too. It's an upright, but it came with the house about 25 years ago when I bought it. It actually came with the house. So I walked into this house, and in this living room, actually, it's not even the living room. This was a music room in the homeowners before me, 25 years ago when I moved into this house. And there was a piano, and this is where it was. Well, actually, I think it was on that wall over there. But there was a lot of windows in this house, and I had a new child coming on its way, and I had to think about those things. I didn't have as many guitars back then. I just had my, my show guitars and my stage guitars, and that's it. I wasn't into collecting or anything. Now, I like playing with toys, or it's kind of like old men playing with remote control RC planes, like glow-powered nitro planes, guys who know the name Futaba and Airtronics and OS engines and KMB engines and that kind of stuff. Duke fuel, Cox 049, right? That kind of stuff. That kind of train spotting. I'm one of those geeks, all right. But I'm also, I'm a geek of a lot of flavors, But anyway, I'm glad to be back. All right, this is Loving's guitar, and I'm back. Right? Oh, Cleo is trying. My cat Cleo is trying to make a. Shut up! What are you crying about? If I had the other camera on, you'd probably see it. But anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for putting up with my shenanigans, and especially the shenanigans when I'm not even around. I had nothing to do with it. However, if you were inspired, somehow, you know what? You can also rub me a Nicky. Is a hickey? I don't know. I'm making things up. But you know what would be really cool? If you would subscribe. Consider subscribing. Like, share, comment. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. You know what, folks? If there's one thing you've probably learned from me, it's like I'm going to always have some sort of ending message, like right now I'm parched, and I would say, you know what? Drink water. I'm really telling myself to drink water when I tell you to. How about this? Oh yeah, be kind. Can you do that? How about that for a change? Can you do that? Go say hello to your neighbors. If you have neighbors, do you know their names? How about the neighbors next to the neighbors? I don't know. I'm always, you're that strange person that says, "Hi, I'm your neighbor." Oh, God, that's all right. Are we making friends today? All right, folks. Hey, thanks for watching. I said that already. Okay, that's. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to wind up going back to the hospital. No, 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 no. Cancel, cancel, cancel. No, no. I'm not going back to the hospital, especially when they take your all your health insurance away. Oh, this Run DMC, Run DMC. Hello, wake up. You know, This is my channel. You wound up here. You know what? This just goes to show you that even a gorilla somehow could probably figure out how to use the remote to get my channel off your screen. You're having problems right now, huh? I see. You know what? You are that much closer to the same level of a gorilla, just like me, scratching. Just imagine, after the gorilla scratches, do you think they sniff their finger? All right, gotta go. All right, be nice to each other and wash your finger before you say hello to them or shake their hands. All right. This is not. We didn't talk about guitars today, but hey, this is yellow, right? Or I think it's. You know what? They should have said it was more lemony. But they say this is honeyburst. A Harley Benton. This is okay. This is just so happens to be a Harley. I put the black pickguard because I think it's better. You know why? Because it made it sound better. Yeah. I played it with the black pickguard. Black pickguard made it sound better. You don't need a new nut. You don't need new tuners. You don't have to do anything to the fretboard. Leave everything alone. You know what? But you got to change. To improve the guitar, the sound. Tone wood. Fuck the tone wood. It's all in the pickguard. Change the pickguard. I kid you not. You heard it from me, folks. I'm an expert. All right. All right. We really got to go. Goodbye, Run DMC. You people are strange. I didn't pick this channel. You did.